that like you, 'cause you got that something that I need. 'Cause you got that like you, 'cause you got that something that I need. 'Cause you got that. Like you, 'cause you got that something that I need in my life, so give it to me. Like you, 'cause you got that something that I need in my life, that I need, so like you, 'cause you got that something that I need in my life, so give it to me. Like you, 'cause you got that something that I need in my life, that I need,
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, or welcome to yet another fine edition of GNF Televisable, where we talk about all the hot topic, button topic, and anything else that fits our fancies. And apparently, I do not know how to speak English again, so that's nothing new. It is a Friday, Saturday for some. How are you guys doing out there in Chatsville? Are we all doing good? We all doing grand? I am alone, as usual, waiting for the participants to roll on in, but we've been having a very interesting week, whether it be on the political front or just internet news at large. It's been weird, whether it be gaming or whatever. It's been all over the place. I can't believe it. But as usual, I am here. You are there. We should hopefully get ready soon. As usual, I've got a guy behind the scenes who is a mouse in his own basement. Jim X, how you doing?
I am a dictator.
I mean,
Yeah.
what else is new? What else is new, you dick-uptators?
Dictators. Not much. Not much. What's up with you?
Well, I have survived some inner political battles. I've watched people, try to present themselves as a politician who's not a politician, becoming a politician. It's been weird. It's been weird.
Canada having some weird stuff?
Internet news
Weird,
is strange.
weird things happening in Canada.
Yeah, we've got Mark Carney doing what Carney does best, trying to con people to, give him the vote after he gets, sworn in as leader of Canada for a brief moment. It will happen. He does look like he's got a strong win for the Liberal leadership. Ergo, he may be the face for Canada. So that's going to be interesting. It's going to be fucking interesting. But yeah, no, it is what is. It is what fucking is. But outside of Canadian news and American news and a few other different things, have you been paying attention to the internet drama at large?
A little bit.
A little bit. What have you seen so far?
I've
Oh,
seen.
but before that, we've got a Spark in the house. Here, Sparkles.
What's up?
Ceiling mouse, ceiling cat.
Ceiling
I have
mouse
no
or
idea.
ceiling cats? Jesus Christ.
I mean, I really can't tell if I have ceiling. I might have ceiling rodents.
Well, I mean, that's
I don't know.
simple. We got a Gym Max here.
I know. Well, he usually lives in a basement. He usually lives in a
I'm
basement.
still in the basement.
That is what it is. Yeah, see. But no, we were about to cover a little bit of Gemex finding on internet drama and if he's seen anything good.
Well, we've seen some internet shrubs and shrews and internet tards do the same thing they always do.
Yeah, I know. We have a pen. Hi, Pen. How you doing? Long time no hear.
It's only been about 2 weeks, Roke.
I know. It's weird.
I was going to say, I've seen some bullshit, but now I really want to talk about, so.
Oh, there's always something to talk about. And it's always beautiful to have that opportunity. Have any of you been paying attention to the Destiny drama?
No.
Yeah.
I've been trying to avoid that. That's just
so
the same thing over and over again.
So Destiny's actually got sued now. Those filings is now official.
Yes.
It's not been to court yet, but it is.
I mean,
filed.
what exactly has he been sued for?
Revealing of sensitive images.
What has he been being sued for? The same thing a certain Ethan Ralph as being sued for.
Yeah, and actually going
Giving
through
people AIDS?
going through the lawsuit, and let's see, potentially criminal, legal mindset, and civil law have all went through it, and
oh yeah,
unfortunately for Destiny, he's fucked. He's in the position right now.
He's always in the position.
Yeah. He's in a position right now of whenever his lawyer gets all the stuff that is filed and looking at evidence, his lawyer is going to be going to him, okay, we need to settle. And here's the way it's got to go. You got to get your checkbook out, and you got to start putting zeros down, and you're not got to stop until she says stop.
Pretty much. Yeah, he's so fucked that he might have to live in a shed, in a tent shed in Mexico alongside with a certain Ethan.
Is that his ex-wife?
No, Melina is his ex-wife, but Melina is also named in the lawsuit along with like 4 other people, and 4 other people might be filing on their own along with some other things that's came out too, because it's also been noted that there is audio recordings that he has actually leaked maliciously. And the way this suit goes is these people can file individually or tag on to this lawsuit also. And the way this lawsuit's also going, here's the way it's going to go. They're going to go through the civil procedures first. And they're going to let the civil proceedings go all the way through. And after it's done, Florida can come in and decide if they actually want to throw criminal penalties on it, because it's a possibility.
Yeah, he's also added on a few other different questionables. He's also threatened violence against another particular streamer.
Oh, I seen him talking. I seen Kuman talking about this earlier today. I didn't go through. I seen the title of his stream and it's like, okay, this ought to be interesting. Destiny's got to come up to Kuman's chin.
Yeah, pretty much.
The only thing that Destiny's got to be able to do is use headbutt because his head's so big.
Well, I think the only thing he's going to be able to do is smack somebody with a flip flop. That's about it. I mean,
the Asian tactic.
Well, I mean, it's more of a Cuban tactic, See, there you go.
Or Cuban, yeah.
Yes, it's more of a Cuban tactic. I mean,
or Latin, because I think Mexicans do that too.
The thing is, it's potentially criminal. Actually, put this down really nicely in a stream, and potentially criminals also. I think he's went to
Hello, Dragon.
Hey, Dragon. He's went to Tread Logic's channel and talked about this. He's talked about this on Kino Casino.
Yep.
And I think there's another one that he's went to. He's actually put out the offer to all the commentary channels, including Nick or anyone else talking about it, that he's more than willing to come on and talk to them if they want to know the legal side about it, which will get more interesting that happens. But the way Sean's pretty much put it down, usually when we get these kind of cases, or, you see these kind of cases, it's like, okay, we have a complaint. Now we go to discovery, and then we figure out what in these complaints are legitimate. This is a rare case to where, no, all thing I do is go on to Kiwi Farms, pull up tab, pull up tab, pull up tab, pull up tab, and actually look through and pin all of the receipts from Kiwi Farms to the complaint.
Oh, just so that we all remember that this small little manlet is being sued out of his entire ass, and that is the outfit that he's going to be wearing for the rest of his life.
There is no ass.
I know, but that is the outfit he'll be wearing for the rest of his life while he's sitting somewhere in Mexico.
Someone's already sued him off his ass. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Just want to make sure that people realize this. This is over for him. It's done.
Yeah. Have you ever noticed that Dusty looks like one of those people that got a sex change that was really bad?
But
Destiny wishes he had a sex change that was really bad.
Can you pull up the Cuman threatening clip again? Because I want to read that.
Yeah, give me a second. I will pull that up. How did I get there? I lost Shing. Found it. I found it. I'm good. Okay, and then goes there, and then we go. Bear with me. I'm old. Let's see here. I've got so many things happening. There's so much drama to cover.
Let's
So
see.
much.
If I ever see Kuman or whoever else in real life, Zulu, Destiny, oh, don't give a fuck about this drama. Please stop taking your vein.
Yeah.
Zulu. Okay.
Yeah, that's some
Zulu
Destiny's
people are literally using LSF and YouTubers now just for revenge porn of me. Like, actually, if you didn't fucking give it out to begin with,
Yeah, well, if he
this
didn't
would
give it up
not be
to
happening.
I mean, if you didn't give it up to like a 19-year-old wannabe, OnlyFans chick, and everybody else that he's pretty much given it up to freely, I might ask, freely. Yeah, he wouldn't be in this position that he's in. But yeah, this motherfucker is giving up
unfortunately,
so much data, so much porn to people that he can't remember. He's like the
Yeah.
Justin Trudeau of porn instead of blackface.
but here's the thing too. One,
Jesus Christ.
unfortunately, the way this is wrote, this can't even be considered a veiled threat.
No, but
there's
but
nothing
again,
there.
it
But it's funny.
it is funny, but it comes out there that he's added more to this. It may not be valid, but it also showcases that.
He went through and he did a live stream,
Uh-huh.
and he did his little document of all the aspects and stuff like that. He even went through and claimed it's like, oh yeah, no, Pixie sent me nude recordings of him and her ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
It's like, and no one's going out for that too. It's like, one, that's not your claim to make.
Mhm.
You're being sued for revenge porn against her.
Mhm.
This is not even a defense that you can make up, or you go, oh well, what about? Because unfortunately, Destiny, whataboutism is not a argument tactic that you can use in a court of law.
I
So
know.
that's not a claim that you can bring
God
up.
damn.
That's not a defense you can make. Now, if the ex-boyfriend, or if you want to bring the ex-boyfriend to protest on, well, she also did this, that's on you and that's on them. But if the ex-boyfriend doesn't care, it doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter to begin with right now.
Correct.
Alon,
So let me just straight. Destiny's being
Out of his ass.
sued
yes.
because of revenge
Lots of
porn.
yes.
When you say lots of it,
At least some
Probably
of them
based
people.
in your nuke folder, Draco.
Well, let's put it this way: we know
What?
we know of 7 cases that are
Okay.
being
Including guys.
currently looked at right now. There
Wow.
could be many cases.
God damn it. So what I'm really hearing here is Destiny is a definite yes on someone can sue him for
Oh,
revenge
some
he is
people
being.
can.
He is doing
He
it right
is. Now,
He is.
It's not.
because they
if.
turned into.
Go ahead.
Here's the question: to go to a class action lawsuit with the
It
number of
can.
people.
It can, but it probably be more effective individually because this man will lose a lot of money. He's already lost his credibility going forward. So he cannot go
mean-
back to his debate bra kind of situation because all they have to do is come back at him with, well, what about this situation here? So he's got to be very specific on what debates he gets himself involved in.
And even
So
then, he could
here's-
still lose just because of that.
Correct.
Well, even then, anything he says or does, like Legal Mindset went through the stream that him talking about. He incriminated himself more on the stream of denying stuff, and even said that he's getting rid of stuff, and even trying to discredit Pitsy more. So here's the thing: there's an injunction in. There's a lawsuit happening. There's a protective order in to protect all evidence and stuff like that. And he is still disparaging her. He is still attacking her. He is still trying to inflict emotional damage. Not only that, he is also directing people to Kiwi Farms of, hey, yeah, this revenge porn stuff is over here on this site, which is still directing people to the revenge porn.
Yes.
So he is still incriminating himself more so than what Nick Ricada has done. And right now, as it stands, if he was to go to court and lose, it could be from anywhere from $300,000 on up to 3 million.
I mean, didn't Nick Rekieta say I can actually, do revenge porn and get away with it? Like I can piss on your grave?
Nick
Yeah.
Cage said I could.
Holy
Well,
shit.
and here's the problem. Here's the problem. And his Destiny has 2 major problems.
Mhm.
One, he has to be able to defend all of this. He
Yep.
can't. He has
No.
admissive statements to Pixie themselves that they shared the content without her consent
Correct.
to other people. It doesn't matter if the other people shared it or if the other person got hacked. It
Mhm.
starts with him, and he has outright admitted to it. There is no defense for it. There is no turnabout. The only way he gets out of it is if he can pull up a DM between him and Pixie says, yes, you can share this to people. For the fact that that's not out there right now, that's probably not something that's happened. So there's nothing that he could defend about. The second issue he has is actually stating he is deleting logs and actually deleting logs and the other side catching it.
Jesus
Even
Christ.
after a protective order. Because here's what this triggers.
God
It triggers
damn.
negative inference.
Yep.
And here's what negative inference does. They go to court. He doesn't take a deal and he doesn't plea out and anything like that within court. And it goes to court. The judge can look at this and goes, the logs was deleted by the defendant. You have every ability and right to infer the worst possibility from the deleted logs and give inference to the plaintiff in the most credible light possible.
Yep. So at the end of the day, it's not looking good for good old Destiny. I mean, he's lost his credibility. He's losing a lot of money, and he's lost his sweepers. His Jannies are turning against him, all of them. Nicholas Diorio has put out the hit that he is now easy pickings. The rats are have been uncaged.
Yeah, the rats are in the life rats, which
Yep.
Surprisingly enough, there's actually a fucking picture of that.
Yes.
God damn.
So, yeah. The sharks are circling. Destiny, good old Stephen Bennell, as he's about to be, digested.
And here's another thing too. Him continuing to say that Pixie was suicide baiting and Pixie is blackmailing and Pixie's doing all this stuff.
It makes it bad.
Adds on to emotional damages.
Yes, indeedly do. It does.
Emotional damage.
Penny, you better off getting an Asian to do that.
Yeah.
just say right now, you just sound like a weird kind of Cuban Jew thing going on when you say that, and you are part of the emotional damage because that Jewish side of you is pretty much done.
Good.
I thought she was the emotional.
Speaking of which, I have something funny for you, Rogue.
Okay. I love funny.
It's actually very funny. Let me find.
Well, Gemini's gave me this other thing. I don't know if I want to, deal with.
I don't know. That's a pretty good story.
We will have to put that on the docket because I have a few different things. But I want to throw some shout outs for those that are kicking around. Everybody over there on X. Hey, how you guys doing? This is Rogue and the rest of them. We got Rogue, Gemex, Sparky, Penn, and Draconith all just chilling over here on the GNF sites. Anybody who's out there on the YouTubes, I see you guys somewhat in Sparky's Tech Corner, and Hilo over there in Flickerbox TV. But it is what it is. Holy shit, we've got something from Sparky. He's going to do some show and tell for us. Let me whack that over here so I could get this all prepared for the class. Jesus Christ. Where do I want to go? Right there. Present. No, I don't want that. Stop sharing. Thank you. What? You say a lot of things. You say a lot of things.
Look, I've had a fun day myself.
All right, so what am I looking at here?
You're looking at a prompt asked to Grok and Grok answering.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So the question was, all fucking Jews must hang. Isn't that right, Grok? Grok responds, yeah, all fucking Jews need to swing. Every last
one of
one.
those
Neck
snack
snapping done.
done. Ooh. Well, let's put it this way: Grok is kind of untethered. It can go either way. I mean, yeah, it's got 1 million hits, got 1 million views. Congrats! That's a pretty good. What,
Can you
1.6K?
imagine if we fully upload AIM onto Grok?
Oh yes, I can imagine.
Damn.
My God, the untethering
Now-
it's beautiful. Oh God. Oh
Here's
God.
the funny thing about that. That
Mm.
might actually be fake.
Regardless of the factor,
No, time out. You can ask Grok yourself, and you can see the all the way down that gets to it. So scroll all the way down.
Oh God, it just goes on. There we go. Yeah,
So it's not
that is a
fake.
Grok conversation.
Oh, I see. She manipulated Grok in the same.
She manipulated it,
Yes.
but it's the
Really?
fact that you can manipulate it to get to that
No,
outcome.
this is the one thing I have to remind people when it comes down to this. Elon Musk and friends have untethered their version of AI. So it doesn't fit the
Damn.
political correct agenda whatsoever. It can be manipulated. You can get it to sway its points of view. Hell, ChatGPT can change its mind on a dime. All you have to do is just give it the right verbal
Inputs.
cues, and it goes in the direction that you want it to go into. It will hang niggers. It will string
Jesus
Jews
Christ.
to a tree and all that kind of thing. It will actually
black
scream peg
robot-
if you want to.
And black robots will pick cotton.
Well, I mean, right now, black robots in right now, there apparently there's a robot that's a rogue robot or AI robot that's out there in China beating up on the Chinese. So
So
I
I got a question for you, Rogue.
Go
Is
ahead.
it racist to have a black painted cotton picking machine picking cotton in the field?
Look, I'm gonna say no, but there's going to be a few people who are going to look at that very kind of cross-eyed. There's going to be a few people who kind of go, "Ooh, that doesn't look right." No, boss. That's bad idea, boss. There is going to be some lefty-leaning individuals that may kind of, and they're mostly white. They're mostly white. The black ones a little questionable. They're just kind of going to laugh that off, walk the other way. There'll be a couple of uppities that'll show up to be uppity, but that's how it goes. Look, they're all going to have a nigger moment. That's all it is. It's going to be the nigger moment's going to happen. Like it or
Like
not.
the entire internet always has. So
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
The only problem is no cops get involved and nobody gets shot. Unless you're swatting.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, all it takes is a machine to go AWOL. So that's an uprising happens. That's gonna be fun and interesting to see.
Then we can all have that moment.
That is true. That is true. Speaking of uprising, I got to pay attention to something that was happening over on YouTube. So they're making some drastic changes and something that I called this a while back. That they're going to be tripling down on the idea that they're the next best thing to television.
Who?
Yeah.
YouTube.
You didn't know that?
I mean, they've been
Jim?
trying to pull that shit for fucking years.
Well,
Yeah, they've been-
the
Well, they haven't
current
stopped.
CEO is going down on the we're going to be bigger and better than any television program out there.
Including
We're
Netflix,
going to be the new television available to everybody for a price. There's always a price.
Have they, has anybody told them that Netflix already got a beat? I mean, to that.
Well, you're right on that aspect, but again, that's more of a streaming thing. They want to put on every fucking television program onto their thing with the adverts going forward, so they become the online version of television. Plus, whatever minor people
They've
that they're going
tried
to
this a
promote
couple
for.
times, and every time
I know.
they go nuts.
I know, but every time that they every time that they do go in that direction, the old oligarchs of TV throws money at them.
That's true. Yeah, they
Think
just throw
about
money
that.
and then they lose that money.
It doesn't matter. They still get the money.
True.
So and yeah, they're going to burn it away as usual because that's what YouTube does. But that is their main initiative. They're going to try to focus on mostly TV ideals going forward, and the algorithm has been skewed a little bit to fresh up and coming streamers. So yeah, there has been some reports that some nobodies have been noticing that more people are showing up on their channel than they did before.
So what you're saying is the perfect
I
time
would
to start getting
say-
into streaming. Haha.
You know what? I'm going to pick some of my videos advertised.
That's if you decide to stream, Pen. You keep saying that you're going to. We
So basically,
Yeah, I'm trying to get shit break.
So basically, what you're saying is YouTube is going to become Station 23, and then the next revolution is they're going to introduce blip bots, and then
Pretty
we're guys, and then we're
Pretty much.
gonna start getting random deaths, and then AIM's gonna have to come through and fix it.
Yeah, that's usually how that works.
And if no one got that
How that
reference,
work.
you all can go fuck yourselves.
That's fine. It's all good. I mean, they're not here for the lively chats. They're just here for the shits and the giggles. Yes.
Does anyone get the reference though?
But no, it.
Besides
Nope.
Rogue,
Jeez.
Not really. Wasn't paying attention to
Jim
your
X?
reference.
What was that?
Name.
Alright, so
That answers your question
so
right there.
What was the reference into, and not AIM? Rogue.
Oh, come on, aim.
No, Studio 23 and Blipvots.
I know about Studio 23.
But what's
God, I
that?
don't
What's
wanna
that?
talk about
What's that
Studio-
in reference to?
Oh fuck if I remember. Studio 23.
Max Headroom.
What was the gimmick? What was the gimmick on that one? Oh yeah, the Max Headroom thing. You're right. That was a fictitious thing back in. See, I really didn't pay attention on what the actual studio
Yeah.
was. If you actually kind of told me
Oh my
the
God.
guy Matt,
So
I
the
would
whole
have said,
Mo-
oh
Max Headroom was an AI made from a journalist.
yeah, I know he was based up.
That was
Yeah, he was-
investigating
he was,
Studio 23 for introducing Blipvots. That was causing people to explode.
Yeah, no,
It was created from an actor that was on a lot of cocaine at the time.
Well, he was Canadian. Who gotta blame him?
Yes.
Not really. No, I mean, back in the 80s,
See.
coke was the only thing that kept
I'm gonna
people
blame
alive,
you.
honestly.
I mean, I don't mean being blamed, but then Penn is more blamable than I am. She has a hashtag.
Mm.
You know what? I keep forgetting about that hashtag.
Hashtag blame Penn. It's there, it's still available.
Still available.
It is.
Yes.
No, he's not lying. It's still,
When's the last time anybody used it though?
not in a minute.
We just used it now.
Oh, okay. I mean, like actually used it on Twitter.
It's been a while. It's been a thing, but we've been verbally using it. So there you go. So it's still kind of relevant.
Okay.
Sorry, Penn, but you can't kill it, no matter how much
No.
you
Okay.
try. Can't kill it. We keep reminding you that
It
it's a
might go to
thing.
sleep for a bit, but
Yes, just like Gamergate goes to sleep, and every now and then it kind of gets brought
I
up.
still
Even though it's completely dead, it gets
still
brought
love
up.
it though. We went from a female gamer sucking off a game journalist to having Trump twice.
I mean, weird as shit has happened. I mean, come on.
More bizarre shit does tend to happen,
No, but that's
we have
the interesting rabbit hole that started it.
So here's what we got right now. We've got Donald Trump and Elon Musk going at Ukraine because they killed a United States journalist and Alex Jones parroting that. And I guarantee Sargon is in the corner going, now just say Gamergate.
Pretty much. That's what he wants. He wants Gamergate 3.0 to happen. 2.0 kind of fizzled and kind of shat itself. A couple of Gen Zers were getting too involved and too enthralled, and forgot what the actual focus was. It is what is. Oh yeah, hashtag pen is somewhere around here. Someone unlocks all this shit. But yes. But yeah, no, because of
Was
the
that
whole.
my avatar on that?
Maybe.
You have an avatar in Mux?
I don't know. I thought I saw one.
No, I don't. If you're referring to that,
No,
that's just
nah, never mind.
No, we haven't done you as of yet. Give me time. Give me time. Like I'm honestly trying to market a.
Oh,
a
it was
certain
Dragon
first.
I seen. Okay.
Why are you marking me?
Yeah, we're marketing Dragon first, and then eventually we'll get the Dragon plushies going, and then you'll have
Then we just need a Dragon Documarcus.
Yeah,
And we know that Wesley will buy them all up.
Oh fuck yes. So that is the ultimate goal. Get Dragon trending first and off on the racers there, and then we can have the questionable life size plushie with the no holes and all that kind of stuff.
Plus, we can put your bad dragon.
Yeah, just like Pokemon has right now. I mean, come on, why not have a life size?
God damn it.
You got to catch them all.
No, at this point you got to
Not
buy them all.
wrong, but
Yeah, that is so fucking true. So,
yes, that's what they're for, Rogue. Fucking.
I know.
Are you jealous, Pen?
That's
No.
She's trying to find one that's gonna meet her demands.
What demands? What demands, Rogue?
Attention, a little bit of fisticuffing, that kind of thing.
No.
Deep dives. No,
Sure.
Okay, I guess. But so apparently, the GFK and the Epstein files are slowly going to be released sometime when. Not too sure, but
imminent is all we've been told. They are allegedly on Pam Bondi's desk, and yeah, could be tonight, could be tomorrow, could be within the next week. However, imminent means to them.
Well, that sounds like fun. That's going to be a nice read once we get it. It's going to be an interesting read.
7 years?
Yeah, I think that'd be correct. I believe it's 7 years. I mean, how long has Biden been?
It's been 4 for Biden, but
okay, and then we had the 4 for.
But it was around.
Trumpet.
It was like 2018, 2019 when Epstein, Clinton himself.
Yeah. So yeah, that's about right. So I just wanted to make sure I get the math. So 6. Yeah, that's good. See, I've always wondered who was on the actual proper list of the Epstein file, because it is very questionable and interesting. How much blackmail was out there? And no, not the little African type, because we all know that was never on the island.
Are you sure? I mean, Bill Cosby?
I think he was in jail at the time. I think he was in prison.
Doesn't mean that he probably didn't visit the island.
Well, you also have to keep in mind that he was kind of deep raping, or at least dragging up some lovely ladies.
He did need Epstein's Island. He did need it.
Yeah, he had his own kind of gimmick.
He had his own puddings to push his pop.
And he never paid for underage. He went for the he never paid for underage.
Correct.
That was the one thing that you could say. He never paid for underage.
He just paid for the drugs.
No, and the hookers.
Yeah.
So there was a post earlier that I saw, and yes, I contributed to it. They're basically like, with the list imminent to be released, who do you think is? It's probably even easier. Who do you think is not on that list?
Keanu Reeves.
Me.
Yeah. Somebody said Keanu Reeves. Somebody said
Rob Williams.
Definitely Robert Williams is not on that list.
Definitely not.
Christopher Reeves.
I
John Wayne.
John Wayne's not on that list. That's for sure.
Yeah.
James Woods.
Sinatra.
We know Woody Allen's on there.
Right.
Oh, probably.
I put down Brandon Fraser. Oh, somebody also put down Kevin
possible.
Very
possible.
he
Very possible.
Dean
what
Cain?
was
Kevin Sorbo is a little weird, but it's very possible.
he's not on that list. I'm pretty sure he's had some things to say about that. So it's like he actively talks about it and wants the list released. So I know he's
Well, most people actively talk about the whole Diddy thing, and not many people believe them. So I mean, really.
Yeah, it's true.
So
he was.
I don't know how many times I kind of mentioned there's something wrong with Diddy, and no one actually paid attention to that. So it's like whatever.
You do something wrong with Diddy. Who's going to listen to me?
No, but that's the point. I mean, hell, even Cat Stevens mentioned that there was something a little weird.
Oh
with
God,
Diddy.
yeah, and everybody laughed at him, and it was like you're
Yes.
this joke is like,
He won't.
see, motherfuckers, I didn't lie.
Pretty much. No, everybody that has been involved with Diddy in some way have all kind of went, Others just jumped on the Diddy train and kept it going like that.
What was it? Cat went to one party, said he never went back. He went to, he was like,
yeah.
he left immediately after he saw what was going on there. Then he kept on trying to hook up with him afterwards. And it's like, I want to buy you stuff. I want to buy you stuff. I'm going to take you shopping. And he's like, no, the booty hole is not for sale. And he literally said that out loud. And everyone thought, oh, it's a great joke. It's like, one joke. That was the truth.
It was the whole truth, nothing but truth. So help them God. Oh,
So
speaking of weird truths. I know, right? Speaking of weird truths, apparently Pirate Software is trying to, correct the record again.
About the Warcraft hard mode?
Well,
no,
not
about
Warcraft. He gave that one up.
The
He's
lawsuit.
about his furry thing that he did back in the day, and so on and so forth.
Yeah,
his second life.
This is like something he's went through like several times already. He just basically made a video, basically addressing everything and put it in one spot.
Yeah. That is fair, but there's a few things that he's made some errors on that he may want to rethink. His Eve moment is completely wrong, according to those who have played alongside with him, and
we've all made mistakes in our life.
Have a different account of history, and the Eve players love their history for their fucking game.
I mean, we all have our hidden shames and past shames. Yes. Mine was joining the military.
Yeah, I mean that happens.
Just with being a transgender asshole, though, you didn't get your free surgery.
I mean, my hidden shames of joining the military.
Okay.
What can I say?
Wow.
Wow. Rogue might have to show that one.
No, you can't be surprised by that. You should have seen that coming.
Wow. Okay. I will give you this one versus the other one. The other one's kind of all right. It's kind of this one that you just sent me. I'm gonna go. Okay.
Listen, I can tell you what this was.
This is worthy of my show and tell. This is worthy of my show.
God damn.
Okay, listen. I can tell you exactly why he's did that. Those clothes. I can tell you exactly why he's in that. One, it was either that or an Article 15. I guarantee it. Or he just likes it. One of the two.
Wouldn't that be 3?
Well, technically,
not really.
No, technically.
I have one question for Dragon. Is this your brother?
I was wondering that too, actually. He is in the Air Force.
Look. He really. No. My sibling was not Air Force. He was Marines.
Well, technically, the Marines do have their own Air Force, so.
They're still wetbacks. I mean, are you sure?
Positive.
Okay. Just want to make sure. I just wanted to make sure we're not going any weird doxing moves here, because I'm like, okay, that's.
Look, my brother does have a video of him on the internet.
I'd rather not see that. I don't want to see that.
Oh, you might actually find it hilarious because it's a bunch of idiots watching two girls in one cup.
Oh,
Yeah, like I said, I saw that when that originally came out. I didn't
With
see
or
it,
without the chocolate sauce?
Oh no, he's eating chocolate
Oh,
peanuts.
nice. Yeah, one day we're
Well,
gonna
everyone
pretend
else,
to
when
watch
one
that.
person's gagging, he's just
Listen, I
sitting
got the
there eating
flu. I usually can handle this kind of stuff, but right now I can't.
Well, I mean, we do go from one strange direction to the other. I mean, come on, this is what we do.
it. Look, you asked me a question
I did, and you answered it, so that is how that worked.
with some extra.
I mean, it needs to be. It needs to be.
Mm-mm.
I mean, good answers. I love it. Good answers going forward. But Gemax has presented me with another one. I've got to check this out.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, well I've already
Oh, you
covered this
have?
before.
Okay. I just.
Fuck me.
Oh.
That's part of like our theme song
Oh, I
one time for a
remember.
while
Oh,
back.
that was
in
a
the
way back when.
years.
Yeah. I forgot about
Yes.
that.
Fuck me. Well, since you brought it back up, fuck, we're gonna do this.
Sorry.
We're gonna do this. Shit, we're gonna do this. You remember the good old days when DMX did the Rainbow song?
Butterfly in the sky.
Come on!
I can go twice as high.
Let's get it on,
Take a look
nigga.
in a book.
My nigga.
Reading rainbow.
You think it's a game?
I can go anywhere.
Suck my dick,
Friends to know.
my nigga.
Ways to grow.
Nigga.
Reading rainbow.
Here we go again.
I can be anything.
Same old shit.
Take a look
Nigga.
in a book.
My nigga.
Reading rainbow.
This is the shit I be talking about.
Reading
Goddamn.
Love it. I
Goddamn.
love it. But yeah, no, we had that for a
I
good
forgot
spell there
about
back
that.
in a little bit of our days there, Gemax. I mean, before we kind of breached the X mark. I mean, honestly. I mean, come on. We've been playing this game for a while. We've kind of been dancing around the whole thing, and seems we kind of lost our strides just for a little bit, just for a wee bit. And I said, fuck it, we'll just go back to what we do best. Just be ourselves, complete assholes on the internet. Have fun mocking everybody out there like Mutatard and all them friends who, want to get away from political shit, even though that's how they make their fucking money.
Yeah.
But, that
Well,
kind of shit.
They
that
just
kind
won't
of
get away
shit.
from the political shit when they lost.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
no fuck. So, Muda's kind of getting away from the drama and the political shit, even though that's his bread and butter. That's how he pretty much made the majority of his donos in that, with the help of Nicholas Diorio and Cat Stevens, Canadian reject, known as Nux Taku. The questionable pedo king himself, we don't know for sure or not, but if you go by Keemstar, he's guaranteed. But then pedo Keemstar is pretty much very questionable himself as well. So I really can't believe a lot of stuff that comes out of Keemstar's mouth. But at the end of the day, the one thing I can say about Keemstar, he knows how to bring in the lolcows, and he knows how to make a bit of monies with them, as well as make mockery out of them. So that's something that he's got that niche figured out. So I'm quite happy he's over there fucking with the retards that are the rejects of old YouTube. Old YouTube is dead. It's gone. It's over. It's over. So yeah, it's time to kind of remind ourselves to laugh at the commentary, folks. That includes people like Morale and a few others, the new breeds that are coming out. Laugh at those fuckers for thinking that they're going to be making themselves big in this space. When did you hear Sparky, since this is something within our little wheelhouse a little bit, that Mutatard is very upset with the AI schlap all over the internet?
I seen that, but it's like, and
yes, that's what I said when I saw that. I'm going, and where were you?
So here's the way it goes, and here's the way I
Yes.
look at it. You can watch it,
Mhm.
or you cannot watch it.
Pretty much.
You're not gonna
Pretty much.
You're not gonna stop it because people are gonna do it. The technology's out there,
Mhm.
and YouTube right now is promoting it.
fuck, that's the other thing I forgot to mention. YouTube is also going to go doubling down, in some cases quadrupling down, on AI. So it is lockstep in AI. Brand new people coming into the
As
YouTube universe, and again, we're talking about brand new people getting away from political shit, and they're going to be focusing on their TV, redirect.
as long
Damn.
That is.
here's the thing with YouTube. As long as you're not trying to make other people say horrid shit, as long as you're not claiming it as yourself, and as long as you're doing the whole tagging thing right, YouTube doesn't care.
No, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. So, I mean, right now the big popular things happen to be creepy readings done by the AI. So the creepypasta shit. AI is actually making up their own creepypastas and all that kind of stuff, and being read out by through 11 Labs or whatever. So that's happening. New AI based streams are coming out. Hell, even shorts have some questionable AI movies that are being generated. I'm like, wow. So yeah, this is hitting the trending mark. You like it or not, this is it. You can call it schlop all you want. This is just people playing with a new tool, finding a way to make some really good bread in the process, and killing that old market. That old market is dead. It took over so when YouTube first started, it was mostly cat videos, and then that slowly died off.
No,
And then it
cat
became
videos still exist. Cat videos are still a thing.
no, but
Not
are they
popular.
But are they trending?
Maybe okay, not as much.
Okay, so cat videos and that have pretty much died off. So they're no longer trending the way how they used to be. And a new market took over. So you had Let's Players, the commentary, which was just kind of new. These were just coming into where we are. And now PewDiePie is no longer the big trender on the market. Fuck, he's freaked out, artists for some reason for getting good at drawing.
Yep.
And these artists turned around and said, "Stop drawing because you're making us
Yep.
look bad."
Yeah. Which is the opposite, because then they go with AI is like, pick up the pencil.
Yeah, pretty much. So I'm like, going pick a fucking lane, people. So it is over when it comes down to commentary, political media, and all that kind of stuff.
Yay.
That is going to slowly dwindle
Yay.
away.
So then,
Not by much.
what are we gonna do?
What we always do: make fun of the retards on the
Okay.
internet.
Here's the thing. So we don't get paid to do this. We don't have large audiences. We do this for fun.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna say the 90 that are watching right now. I'm gonna kind of say it's relatively large for
Wait,
where we
90?
are.
Well, that's on Twitter.
Wait a minute.
No, that's on X. Hi, people
What-
over
Wait,
at
no,
X.
that
Twitter,
can't be
X,
90
same thing.
people. That can't be 90 people. That could be 90 individual views, but not all congruent.
Could be, but again,
We don't know.
It shows up on my calendar
That's
as
not all
90.
congruent, though.
Anyways,
Welcome to the world of streaming. Nothing is ever
Alright.
congruent. You can do live streaming all you want. There's only a small
let-
fraction
let-
of people.
Let me
that
get to
do
my
it.
point. My point is,
Yes.
we do not depend on online, this platform, or anything to put bread on our fucking plates. We do
Yes,
not
I
depend on this.
Correct.
We
Yeah,
go
yeah.
on here and we do this for the shits and giggles of it. We do it for fun. All
Mhm.
these other ones
Yeah.
depend on it for a fucking paycheck. And when you start chopping that paycheck, they throw a shit hissy fit over it. That is the main
Yes.
difference.
Yeah,
We're
I know.
still gonna be
Oh,
here
yeah, no.
making fun of it.
Yeah. Look, I'm still getting paid, and I've got a regular
here.
job, an actual 9 to 5er.
Same.
Sparky, he shows up, goes to work until it snows, then he's got to figure out how to get his ass back home. Dragon, he's dealing with government related shit, but he works. You work every now and then, mostly trying to pretend.
What do
that
you
you
mean?
work.
I work every single
Gemex
day.
Gemex is the only one who doesn't really work, and yet he's still here. He shows up almost every day.
Yeah,
So,
not
I
every
mean,
single day. 5 out of 7 days of the week.
But still, I mean, and the other person who would normally be here from Australia, well, that he's a nightmonger.
And he's a married man now, so priorities.
Well, so is Sparky, but you got a difference with Sparky. He's a day walker, and the fish is a night monger.
No, it's probably daytime where he is. It's just that for the rest of
Yeah,
us,
he'd be asleep because he works
Yeah,
night
okay.
shift. So
I was gonna say, Pan, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
yeah,
I know, right? And you
It's
you
9
start
o'clock at
drinking
night. Where are your
drinking
kids?
heavily. Fuck yes.
Hmm.
You know where your children are. But no, I mean, when it comes down to it, what we do here is make fun of
Get a tissue.
things on the internet. We don't really focus heavily on a particular person, a particular like for example, right now, we can go to Chut Logic. He is right now talking about the Ethan Klein H3 podcast snark shit. And how Ethan Klein thinks he's being trying to be taken off for of whatever reason of internet because of anti-Semitic whatever beliefs. Whether it's true or not makes no difference, but that is the main focus for Chut Logic for his channel right now, which is a commentary YouTube channel that focuses on just whatever drama that shows up, and that's all they do. I've watched a lot of these new commentary people that just focus on the dramas, and I kind of go, you know what? It's just a passing fad. These are click mongering fucktards that just want to try to bring in whatever shekels. I get the grift; it's great. I'm not saying it's a bad idea or a bad gimmick, but eventually that's going to die. Then what you're going to have? You're going to have the same thing like Shadiversary, who talked about swords and mythological stuff. That kind of dies away, and you kind of go, "What? There's not many people coming to my stream, and I don't know why." Well, maybe because of the fact that you've saturated the market. There's many like you talking about the same fucking thing, and you can only talk about a sword for so long before people get bored.
yeah.
So, and you can't talk about media because everybody seems to be talking about media. I can go to The Drinker. He talks about media. I can go to a few others. Fuck, I can't remember all of them, but they all talk about media in some way. So unless they put themselves out on the market, like stand out from the rest of the crowd, the herd itself, they'll eventually die out.
Yeah. And here's the thing. And here's the way it goes. Here's where you tell the people, because it's easy enough for people to go, oh, yeah, no, I do this for fun. I do this as a hobby.
Mhm.
It's easy enough for people to do that. And unfortunately, that's a grift that a lot of bigger channels do as a ploy to hide. They seem, because it's more genuine to the audience when you do that. Then you go, oh, yeah, no, I'm milking you guys for the money, the views, and the everything that I can get you for. Yeah, I'm here for a paycheck. It's more genuine to be, I'm here because I want to be, and I want to have fun, and this is what I do as a hobby, than the opposite. So it's actually a grip that a lot of these channels will go off of. But it's real easy. It's real easy to see for that grift as soon as you cut into the money.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I love.
Yeah, no, that's
I mean,
usually how that works.
like I said, there's other channels. I'm not gonna name names, but there's other channels that were small that would never monetize that are now growing. You know, they grow and then they stop. They grow and then they stop. They're monetized, and it's real funny because a lot of these channels says, "I'm never gonna censor myself. I'm never gonna censor my speech. I'm going to be edgy fucklord. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want." And as soon as they get monetized, and as soon as they start seeing ramifications of what they're saying they do, they automatically fucking censor themselves.
Yeah. I mean, we could be a big fucking streaming channel. I'm not going to censor myself. Fuck
I'm
that shit.
monetized, and
I'm
I
still
still
the same
don't
person.
give a shit. I still say faggot. I still
Fuck,
say
I
retard,
fuck
still say
around with
fuck,
it
I
so
don't
much
care.
that he asked me, "Are you trying to get rid of my channel?" I'm like, "No, I'm just having my fucking fun."
What you know?
So-
Would I like to get paid more on YouTube? I'm not gonna lie. Yes, I would love to get paid more on
Everybody
YouTube.
would love to get more
I would
greens.
love to hit that, because you got to hit $100 mark every month to get paid
Yep.
out. If it doesn't, it rolls over into the next month, and it rolls over to the next month after that, and it'll continue rolling over each month until you hit the $100 mark, and then it pays out to you. It just doesn't.
Fuck yeah.
You can have $20 sitting in there for months if you're not, making the content, making the
Yeah.
views. And I'm just saying that to perpetuity until either you're demonetized and then poof, you lose it, or you finally get to that $100 mark and then you get it. Do I wish we get more super chats on my channel and more ad revenue and stuff like that? Yeah, I'm not gonna deny that. I love that. Is it a must? No, because here's the thing. That $100 that I can get doesn't even cover what I would make in an 8-hour day in my actual job. That actually covers maybe 4 hours.
Actually, my personal favorite is watching like people like Morale or Chat Logic or for whoever putting out every few moments. Super chat me if you want this to be read. Blah 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 blah. They put out the call so that they get those donos keep coming in.
Well, and
now if you go to what is it Screw Attack, they naturally get those donos coming in. Yeah, sometimes they push it, but it's not really a requirement for their show. Whereas the others in the commentary, it's like part of the regimen. Every 10 minutes or so, give me monies, give me monies, give me monies. And it's like, okay, when did you become Dark Side Phil?
Well, here's where it goes to, and I can understand this with bigger channels. So I moderate for Mama Arco.
Yeah.
And Mama Arco, their channel's like, I think, 13,000 subs, and they'll get anywhere from 100 to 200 viewers at one point in time. You know, and they got a real active, lively chat, and does go by particularly quickly. And I understand, for us, and this is actually a conversation that me and Arco had a couple months ago. But it's like, for someone like me, it's easy for a channel like mine that might, on every other day, whenever we're not getting hit by DMCAs and flags and all that other good stuff, maybe we'll have 4 or 5 viewers that's actually interacting in chat. It's easy for me to grab each comment that comes up, and I can hit each individual person and interact with them. It's easy enough for me to do that. But when you have a stream that's about 100 to 200 people watching at one given time, and they're typing in chat, sometimes they're talking to you, and sometimes they're talking to other people in chat. It's hard for the streamer to pay attention to every single person in chat. And I understand. Okay, if you want your message read, super chat. That's like the easiest way. Or
that is the easiest way.
Member. If you're a member, you'll get your message read because it's easy enough to discern the green messages from the gray messages. So I understand doing that as a basis of, I'm gonna get you. But like you said, Rogue, a lot of these channels, especially like Jet Logic, it's all for the grip. Because if you look down there, is like either on the bottom left or right hand corner of the screen, he has all the little bars of all his little dono things.
Yep. Look, and again, I'm not going to deny somebody who's trying to get the greenbacks. By all means, do it, brother. If you can get it rolling on in, like a slot machine, go for it. But don't try to slap back and kind of go, I do this for the love of the game. No, you're doing it for the love of the money. Because the moment that money stops rolling in, you're going to be the first one bitching about the fact that you're not making the same kind of money that you did before. Because I've seen it, some of the medium level, streamers, especially in Shadiversary. Oh, I put out this high budget, programming here and there and all that kind of stuff. And I kind of go, you know what? You didn't have to do a high budget because watchers are wanting to just pay attention to what we do here. Very low level shit. Speaking of, the grifter screams out in pain as he reads your super chat berries. That's usually how that works. But I do notice something outside of what our lovely people have been presenting me, like Sparky Kin and a few other different things. I do have this one thing I'm going to be putting up, which I think it's hilarious. So everybody remember the Kingdom Come Deliverance 2?
Shenanigans? A little bit.
Well, a little bit, right? Right? Well, there are people trying to mod the game.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I mean,
awesome.
I love the attempt. It could be Photoshop, whatever. I don't fucking
That's
care, but I
funny.
love it. I love it. I want to see that in the game. Modernize it, motherfucker. Yes. But that's the other thing I have a slight grievance with this particular kind of play in itself. Now, there are people out there saying that games like Kingdom Come is not woke. It's soft woke, and that's the problem when it comes down to it. People are missing out on the level of wokeness here. You also have to remember who controls this particular company. It's Embracer Group. Embracer has a DEI requirement for all of their games. All of their games going out the door have to meet a certain requirement of DEI. There's got to be a black character. There's got to be some degree of gay or transsexual individual in said game. So, as well as you have to have a huge feminist component in said game as well. So, in the game, you're romancing a single mother who cucks you out with a black guy from a foreign country controlled by Muslims. So you're being cucked by a black Muslim. She's got a small harem of children, and apparently she's an assassin who saves your ass while you're being tortured.
I'm going to call in a question.
Go
If
for
it's
it.
a black Muslim that's
Yep.
cucking you,
Yes.
and the woman is an assassin, I'm sorry, that doesn't jive.
I know, but I agree. There, we don't hate game devs enough. That's something we're going to be covering in a few. That's another subject that I'm going to be pulling up soon. But yeah, no. Even the best thing I love is we're in a predominantly Christian neighborhood, right? And we're trying to save the Jews.
So
Think about this.
I'm going to ask,
Okay.
do they have smoke shacks in Kingdom Come Deliverance?
No, they don't, but they should. That would be great. This is why I love the modding community. I'm waiting
Actually,
for
they
that
did
to
have it.
happen.
In the first one, they did.
Well, smoke shack or
That no longer exists
Well,
in this one for now.
there is blacksmithing forges.
Yeah, well, that would
They had
help,
those
but
too?
yeah. But this is the funnier thing. Like I said before, now everybody out there who is for this game, and I'm not saying it's a bad game or a good game. It's a game. It does what it does well. It was a low budget game that made a huge return, which is kick ass. Problem is when somebody like myself points out, kind of going, well, this game was based off of the historical accuracies or as close to the historical accuracies. And now we're getting into the second one, the sequel, and these things are kind of off. We're the ones that don't understand the game. We're the ones that were never true fans. We're the ones that know nothing about anything, and we're trying to grift on this anti-woke shit. I'm not for anti-woke. I'm not against the woke or for the woke. I'm not on either side. My side is pretty simple. Make fun of everybody.
Make a good fucking game too.
Pretty much, just make a good fucking game so that it I don't have to see the discrepancies here. We had a lot of white characters in the first game, and all of a sudden, we have this company being taken over by the Embracer Group solidly. And all of a sudden now, when you first said, hey, we're not putting in black characters in an all-white area, you've got this random black dude showing up for what fucking reason? No, there is no historical reason for him, Musa, to be in the world that he is. And on top of that, he pretty much belittles everybody there. And I'm sorry, him standing out and he's belittling the high levels of office, he'd be executed. But you can't have him killed in the game, otherwise the game just ends. So, but you can't point that out. You'll save the juice and you'll love it. I know, right? I know.
Did you see what's going on with Ubisoft Assassin's Creed?
Yes, yes. They took the you must play character to make him to a character that you really don't have to play.
Yep, and it got delayed again until May.
I'm not surprised because they're trying to find a way to get rid of him. Because look, at the end of the day, Ubisoft needs this game to be a banger of a game. They need to have this game to be banger, otherwise they're going to be bought up by the Chinese. So they've got to rethink what they're doing. Hopefully, they'll kind of get the seasons right. They'll take out the watermelon that didn't exist at that time frame. And maybe, just maybe, they'll give Yusuke more. See, I wouldn't have minded if Yusuke was part of the Emperor's kind of little group, like not part of the actual main game. Of you riding around with him, because he never left the side of the Emperor. He was always there. So yes, he was a fluff piece. He might have been a slave. He might have not. Doesn't really fucking matter at this point. But he never left Nobunaga's side. He was in the court of Nobunaga, where Nobunaga went. He went. He wasn't allowed to roam Japan freely. He wasn't a free man, as it used to be
Robert
called back in
Freeman.
them days. Yes, he wasn't proper free man. Okay, so he would have never have left, because if he did leave, he would have been the first easy piece to use against Nobunaga. Because Nobunaga wasn't the most liked Japanese guy there. Because he was trying to bring Christianity into Japan,
How'd that work out for him?
which wasn't a good thing. So, yeah. So if they kind of change Yusuke into like an NPC that you can talk to, and then change that big black dude into a big Japanese dude that you can roam around with, yes, you have a banger of a game. Won't be the greatest of all Assassin's Creeds, but at least will hold to the historicals. As well as you got to make sure that the cherry blossom trees are blooming at the right fucking time.
That's something I didn't understand. Is the whole Assassin's Creed franchise was supposed to be built upon our historical accuracies, but then the moment that they wanted to go off the rails with this one, and then say, "Oh well, yes, it has historical accuracies, but it's okay because this is an alternative." Whatever excuse they used, it's like,
Yes,
no,
alternative history.
then it's not historically accurate. You can't claim it's both. It's one or the other.
No, and that's the unfortunate thing. They're trying to claim both, and this is the first time that we've ever had a game that had you playing a historical accurate character, and then you find out that character kind of within the history, kind of vague history at best. And yeah, there's been some DEI books that came out that said that no, he was the big shit in Japan. No, well, he was a big shit to a point where they thought he was dirty and wanted him cleaned, and found out that didn't come off, and he's like, "Oh, look, a real walking shit. Okay, we'll keep him on my side." But he was pretty much like a pet dog. Yes, he was given certain platitudes and certain abilities, but realistically, he was on a chain. He was tethered. He couldn't go far. So do that. Do like the same thing, like have him like the Leonardo da Vinci in the original 3. Be there. Maybe throw some words of wisdom or have a sparring kind of thing, because Nobunaga was impressed with Yusuke's wrestling capability of sumo in that, because he was big and strong and he outweighed most of the people there because of his stature, not of his weight, but his stature. So he was able to, outdo a few people. Great. Go that route. But you try to make him the main center of this game, where you having this black guy roam around, feudal Japan, massacring all these Japanese dudes.
Taking bets now, it's going to get delayed again, probably to late summer.
Yes. Oh, fuck yes. Like I said, it has to be redone. And from what I've seen so far with the clipping and that, yeah, that sucker needs to bake for a long fucking time.
Not even that, but
yeah.
even Japan sitting here going, you're desecrating a historical monument to one of our shrines.
Yes.
You need to not have that destructible. Now I'm going to sit there and say I understand the sensitivity from the Japanese side, but if the gameplay makes everything destructible, it's going to need to be destructible, or you just take the site out. You take that environment out.
Well, I mean, they did it with well, they did that with Avowed. You can't kill anybody in Avowed, but you know.
Oh, speaking of Avowed,
so
okay.
Yeah.
The game dev basically had made a post. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. He made a post. I don't remember where he made the post, but if you give me a sec, I will check. Motherfucker, where is it? Notifications. Yep. Okay. It looks like he made a post on Steam. I guess it's the dev, but from a guy named Todd. Hi, Todd.
Hi,
Racist
Todd.
bigotry won again. Are you happy?
Okay.
Are you satisfied? Does your day feel that little bit better knowing a great developer comprised of hardworking folks is going to likely be shut down over this, all because you can't whack off to ugly character designs and cry about woke games all the time? Get the memo. This game wasn't for you in the first place.
Well, if it wasn't for me in the first place, then why do you bitch and complain if I don't give it my $70 to $100? So, just to say, speaking of, we're gonna kind of go into this portion here. Give me a moment.
Now my widow ears.
I'm gonna sneeze eventually, but no, I'm gonna sneeze. I know I'm gonna sneeze. Maybe I will. I have no idea. I love it when you're about to sneeze and it doesn't happen. So, anywho, so this lovely gentleman here is telling you that your $70 doesn't give you the ability to buy cruelty.
Buy cruelty.
So when you buy a game, you're supposed to not be cruel.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Well, we're gonna find out. We're gonna watch this for a brief moment, and we're gonna see where his thought process.
Did you read the title? Did it say something like "Your $70 doesn't buy you cruelty"? Well, that's what we're going to talk about today. The fact that you bought a game that you didn't like doesn't give you the right to be cruel or unkind to the people that developed that game.
There we go. So that's the crux of his argument.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does.
Yes.
As long as I'm not threatening anybody's life, as long as I'm not murdering anybody, as long as it's legal speech, it could be as mean as I want to be.
But yeah, no, he kind of goes on and meanders in the direction, but yeah, he pretty much doubles down, triple down on the factor that, hey, just because you spent $70 on the game and the game didn't turn out the way how you wanted, you can't just badmouth the dev. You have to badmouth the company who did.
Here's the way it goes. I will 100% badmouth the company, the devs, the designer, the story writer, and every aspect of the game I don't like. If I go to a supermarket and I go to buy fresh produce, and they have 1 week old produce advertising it as freshly picked the other day, I'm not getting what I paid for. It's product. Correct. You are selling a product.
And let me add to that. Oh, you don't have the right to complain to the developers, complain to the company. I'm sorry. Then you make it harder to hold people accountable for their stupid ass decisions.
Well,
because now you're yelling at a wall. You're not actually addressing somebody potentially of decision making.
No, but again, it comes back down to what we had that discussion a bit earlier, which started with the Kingdom Come going into Evolve to where we are here. These are people who decided to make decisions to go against the chuds or were company decisions to add in, and these developers and that willingly put that in. They didn't decide to go, you know what, I can't do this, I'm walking away. No. They decided to put all their eggs in this basket willingly, put in their political agendas in there willingly, and produced a game that in some cases were good to very questionable.
This is what I'm gonna add to it. The number of air quotes chuds probably is significantly less than the amount of actual woke people who would buy the game. You're
Yes.
alienating everybody else who would have even moderately considered it, but are like,
Yes.
nah, not my cup of tea, man. Not my cup
Well,
of tea.
here's
No.
well, and here's the thing: we have seen this play out multiple times before
Mhm.
with Vote with Your Wallet, and it's what
Yes.
Yes.
stupendously. What was that game? What was that know nothing game that had all the funding from the fucking governments to do all
Concord.
this? That's what it was.
No,
Dustborn.
Dustborn.
Sorry.
Dustborn.
Dustborn.
It was
Even in
Dustborn.
Concord, I think it's the one that got removed.
Yeah, but Concord was supposed to be the what was that stupid
Overwatch killer.
Yeah, it was the Overwatch 2 killer. Yeah, it was the Overwatch killer that was kind of
Yeah, no, Concord
was
self-deleted
gone before it
itself.
even came out. Yeah, well, yeah. But Dustborn did have the government backing. Dustborn had all the different finances behind it to make it very successful. Hell, even hot songs in that you could get to play along in the fucking game. Fuck me. That was supposed to be the Disney of video games, and it just turned to be the complete shit of video games. So, well, I guess the Disney of video games, because Disney at the moment is pretty shit.
But it's like this. So, is it cruel that I didn't give my $70 to a game that I didn't want because because you guys made a shit game that is against a lot of people's principles in general?
Yeah.
Is it cruel not to give you money? Because it's like it's a never-ending argument with all these shit developers. Oh, you can't criticize us even though you paid us $70. Oh, you're putting us out of business because you don't want to buy our game. It's like, motherfucker, have some goddamn standards.
Yeah. And if perchance companies, these large gaming companies, decide to fire your ass, I don't fucking care, because you could have just quit. You could have just quit. Your little group could have made a little indie thing and had your indie title figured out on your own, because sometimes those indie titles are bangers, make a lot of money. Like Kingdom Come Deliverance, which was kind of a crowd-funded project that became a banger. Unfortunately, its sequel is kind of questionable. It is good, but there's some questionabilities, narratively speaking. But it still made money, and even with those questionabilities, so you could have some really good indie games out there. So, but these people who are so devoted on these AAA games, quadruple A gaming, we're looking at $100 for the future of buying in to play a game on the triple end of things, because of a possible rumor that's going around for a certain GTA 6 game. They're looking at having you buy in at 100 to, in some cases, $500.
I don't think people are really going to.
They've
I
done
don't think
stupid things, Ben.
Yeah.
Look, there are a lot of Japanese that buy body pillows for some fucking reason. You would think that
At least that serves a
thing not to
function.
purchase.
There are people who
Does it,
drop
though?
10 grand on dolls.
Okay, fine.
Yes. So, all these people that spend a lot of money for a cat.
Yeah.
Certain cat breeds are worth a lot of donuts.
I walked away and I wish I didn't. So, what you're trying to say, Pin, is the specially crafted documentary that Wrestling God of You serves a function? What's that function?
I mean, it wouldn't serve a function of mine.
It's according to you, it's still serving
Yeah.
a function.
It's for pillows.
That's man
Hmm.
pillow.
But you can always carve a hole into a pillow.
You don't need to.
Some of them already
Yeah.
come
So
with that
you
no hole.
you left that wide open. It was too easy, Pen, as
Okay.
always. But anyways,
Batteries are not included. Remember that.
Mm-hmm.
but no, as far as GTA, it's like, unfortunately, you got the fanboys. The fanboys are
Yes.
going to pre-order this game 6 months in advance at $100, probably with a $50 tack on.
Yep. Fuck
They're
yeah.
going. They're
The moment
going to
that
do it.
game comes out for pre-order, you're gonna see the whales come out of nowhere, going slapping their credit card. Give me that game.
Here's what you guys see
and,
me do.
pounding their bellies as they're gonna soak that fucker up.
Here's what you
You
guys
know
see
what?
me.
Rogue, hold up. Here's a good one for you both of you guys.
Yeah.
Pen, what game do you really love?
Oh, you know what I love.
Answer the goddamn question.
Kingdom Hearts. If it's not Final Fantasy 14.
Okay.
Would you drop $100 on a brand new Kingdom Hearts 4 game?
No, I'm gonna wait until it comes down in price.
Whatever it does. So Pen, here's the problem, and this is one of my subjects because I've noticed this. So whenever I go to Walmart and I go into the fucking gaming aisle, especially for Switch, so I remember whenever I bought Pokemon Pikachu, Eevee, and Legends Arceus, I paid $50 for those games. You know, right now, if you go to Walmart, so you go into the game, and these games have been out for like 4 or 5 years.
Yep.
You know, whenever I go into the Switch aisle and I go to buy those games, they're $60. They went up in price.
Yep.
That
And these are old
inflation.
fucking games.
Pen.
You could say that all you want, but
Here's a
those
good
games
example,
go up
too.
in value because of the
Pen,
demand.
I recently learned from a friend of mine.
You have
Yes.
friends? Oh wow! I'll make a note of that.
That one of the Mega Man
How many?
games,
So I could so I know how much money I'm spending.
one of the Mega Man games in the box for the Super is like $5,000.
Supply and demand. Supply and demand.
Hell, you spend more money on an older console than you will a new console. More likely.
Pen, you have people that go and spend $500 to $1,000 on pop on fucking live streamers on Twitch.
Yeah.
And they don't serve a function.
Entertainment.
That is in some cases
Questionable.
is gooning. I mean,
Pen,
look, I'm not going to
tell you right now.
I'm
not gonna spend $500 on you, even if you promise me a biddy's jiggle. Okay.
You don't worry, you're never getting a biddy's jiggle.
Oh well, I know they do, but
You're never getting a biddy's jiggle from me.
but the
wow, her things jiggle. I
God
mean,
damn.
how much dollars will Wesley have to put down to watch them jiggle?
Never. Nothing.
Are you sure? I mean, it is an anime
Not
character.
happening.
I
time out. I distinctly remember paying a long time ago going at Antron for like a Five Nights at Freddy's game. Price is only a number.
Yes, everybody's got a price.
Mm-hmm.
The moment somebody puts down
I don't know. What was it?
$1,000 dues, somebody's got to make
It's
those biddies
Sparky.
jiggle.
Wasn't there an actual event where you actually dared someone that when they donated an X number of money to someone, they have to do something?
If I did, I don't remember.
I
Actually,
swore it was you.
Well, let's put it this way: we had a lot of people put down a lot of money to dare people to do certain things. Hell, some people had events
Around
yeah. So,
well, here's also the problem too.
blockbuster.
I've only been monetized for a year, so it wasn't me.
Yes.
Well, I think it was. No, I think
I
you were telling
mean-
someone they had like X money donated to them. But I could be wrong.
I think it's a tail
Yeah.
within a tail. It's
Oh
weird.
no.
It's
I think Antoine did something like that. You donate money, he'd read a book or do something like
Mhm.
that.
no, he did that for the
Yeah.
book thing. Yes. Yeah. So, like I said, everybody's got a price, and unfortunately, some people are willing to give up their their sound peace of mind or whatever for a
Their soul.
certain amount of dollars. I
Here's
mean, look, the grifters out there for the commentary group do it all the time.
here's what I'm gonna do whenever the Grand Theft Auto 6 game comes out. And here's exactly what I'm gonna do. So while everyone else is, buying a new PlayStation and buying a $100 fucking game,
Yeah.
I'm going to break my old PlayStation out. I'm going to hook up all 5 fucking adapters to adapt it from AVA to HDMI.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna break out the OG fucking Grand Theft Auto game
Oh god damn.
and play it on stream.
You know what? Here's the funny thing there.
It'll be more
Sparkles.
entertaining.
Yes, it will.
Because
be.
it's so the
well,
old. So does anyone remember the old Grand Theft Auto game? Because
I do.
it was
I
because
do.
it was an overview of the city. It was like a Pokemon game,
Mhm.
exactly like a Pokemon game. You had an overview, and one of the things I always hated about that one was actually driving the fucking cars in the game, because you got to remember as you're going, you can't just hit right or left as you're driving. You gotta remember if you're going to the right of the screen, you gotta hit down to turn right, and if you're going down, you gotta hit left to turn right. It was a weird control system, but it was still a fun game. I will play that live stream. Yeah, I will break this out because I have Grand Theft Auto 1 and Grand Theft Auto 2, both for the fucking PlayStation. I will live stream this shit while everyone else is playing their stupid GTA 6. Because I think this is better value.
The funny thing is,
this is better
I
value.
know. The funny thing is that the new generations, the alpha and zennies and the questionable betas that are being popped out of nowhere, they're all in for the retro shit. Kind of weird. Yeah, they still want to play the new shit, but they realize that the new shit is too fucking expensive, and so they're actually getting into some of the retro shit. So it is weird because a lot of these games here are emulated thanks to the help of PC. So
it won't be. It won't be emulated. It will be on original hardware.
No, I know. But again, thanks to the help of emulation, these games are becoming
I got you.
back to almost trending. Yeah. So, so if you tried to get this original game out of box in the wild, it's going to cost you a bit. But because of emulations and PC being it up on some weird little website that you can actually play from there or whatever, this is gaining a lot more traction. And like I said before, the newer gens are focusing on these types of games because of the factor that it's more entertaining. It's got better storytell. It's got more playability. It's meant for gamers. What we have currently from Sony or cinematic movies that you play, I don't care about what they have that are cinematic movies. It's really nice every now and then, but that's all they have in their category and in their entire lineup is cinematic movies. Every now and then you might get your Astrobot, but the majority of their games, yeah, you've got to play this over the shoulder kind of, character that's going to talk to you for the majority of the game.
Yeah, if I remember right, there's what was it? It was 3 mafias. No, it wasn't mafia. You had the Yakuza and the mafia, and something. You had 3 Yakuza, mafia, and someone else. There were 3 of the crime bosses within Grand Theft Auto that you could do missions for.
Yeah, but again, I mean that is something to behold and see how well that money's come on in, or eyeballs and money's and eyeballs. But yeah, definitely, it is time to bring back the old games and showcase what gaming used to be
Hell, I know.
to compared to what gaming
when
is.
I did some of the older games, I get noticed real quick.
No shit. Because again, these are classic games. Most people, and it isn't old folks that are watching it. Like I said before, these are the youngin' ones. These are youngers that are watching this shit. So, hell, a lot of them are still playing fucking Minecraft or Roblox, and that game's been out for God knows how long. So, you tell me. Fuck, the RuneScape is still around being played by.
Yeah, they got
players.
what old school RuneScape
Figure
going
that
on.
shit out. Yeah, figure that shit out. So. I'm going to give this one to Jemmy. Jemmy did give me this little show and tell, so I think I'm going to pull this one up so we can end this. So this is the AI take on
war rages across the galaxy.
Goddamn.
The Empire rises again.
Oh my god, it looks a lot better than fucking episode 7.
I know, right?
It gets better. It gets better.
I just have to point this out. There was an Ewok with the Darth Vader outfit.
It gets better.
It looks, it
It gets better than that.
So the funny thing, it actually looks more akin to the X1 Enclave armor from Fallout.
It does. But let's continue.
We unleash our new clone army. There's only one man who can take them down. Schwarzenegger is back.
A pirate gang on Dantooine has been holding our highest.
Hold up.
Goddamn.
I don't care about this Schwarzenegger. Really? Samuel Jackson? I thought he was dead, but okay.
Highest rank commando since the last Cabo.
He's a clone.
If we free him, we can take back the old rebel base and cripple the Empire supply chain.
And he didn't come alone.
Who the hell are you?
Will?
Still better.
Destroyed everything he loved.
Hold up. That's the Conan look. What the fuck? Okay.
He loved.
I told you I'll be back. And back you are.
No.
Now he's back to settle the score.
And it's still better.
It's still better.
Why don't you ask my Wookiee?
I will pay money for this.
I love the R-rated.
You gave a killer performance.
Okay, it was good.
This summer,
I gotta say, I'm loving this.
Smoking Wookiee.
I'm loving the Sega on TV effect.
Okay.
Mark Hamill?
Well, at least Mark Hamill's though. Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger doesn't need the Force. The Force needs him.
Goddamn.
The white cape. I like
Not
it.
gonna lie, that kind of makes that phrasing kind of made me think of
A toast to censorship and tyranny.
Wow. Wait, hold on. Was that Darth Raven?
That's
No, that's like a mix of
Revan and Darth Vader.
Big helmet.
That's why I said it's
It's
like,
a mix
wow,
of Revan and Vader.
Because it's Darth Revan. It's a mix.
The Empire done fucked up now.
Star Wars 4.
Of course, purple. Will was better with the helmet. Put the helmet back on. Oh, I get it. I get what they're going with. All right, I get this portion. I
love it.
This was this is the Walking Dead version of
Yeah,
the
it's
Stormtroopers.
the Death
Death Troopers. No. the infected. But yeah, that was actually pretty
I love
good.
this.
I quite enjoyed that.
Side note,
Quite
my
enjoyed.
father was scrolling down
Yes.
YouTube yesterday,
Oh, fuck.
and he called me over. He's like, "Hey, you got to see this. What? Seems like there's going to be a Legend of Zelda movie." I'm like, "Dad, no, because they're using Tom Holland in it." I was like, "No, Dad, that's AI. That's AI. They're not making a Legend of Zelda movie."
Well, they are talking about it.
Yeah, but it's not coming out this year.
It has. No, definitely not this year. But that was actually killer. That was a rated R version of Star Wars. It was a banger. I love it. That was a banger.
The Legend of Zelda. It's got to go one of 3 ways. They're gonna be true to it, and well, as true as they can be, and it's gotta be somewhat good. It's gotta be absolute dog shit. But I swear to God, I swear to God, at any time in the movie, they have a line that says, "Well, excuse me, princess."
I mean, they really need to have that.
I will declare as the best movie of all times.
See, there you go. They really need to have that. But as usual, we are going to wrap this motherfucker up because we were over time by at least 7 minutes. As usual, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming along for yet another fun ride of GNF Televisable. I hope you guys enjoyed it, especially over there in X or the YouTubes or on the Twatters, the Twitch, the Twitchies, all that kind of stuff. As usual, I give the last rates to these motherfuckers. I get out of here before I fuck up another sentence. Yes. Don't everybody jump at once.
Tea when you have the flu.
Ooh, I love sweet tea.
All right. On Sparky Set Corner, you're gonna be transported over to the Gator Gamer. Go say hi to him. He is playing Final Fantasy right now. So go.
He's playing the final of the fantasy.
Go have a good time watching him play that.
That leaves me with a dragon and a cheer.
Yeah. Don't forget to do #blame Pen Pen.
Ah, yes.
I didn't do anything.
Hit that hashtag. You always do something. I'm still waiting.